Argentina hits a new record inflation rate of over 133% year over year. That is more than double that what Turkey has. The central bank in Argentina is failing so fast that it sends Bitcoin to an absolute new all-time high in the Argentine peso. But even against other fiat currencies like the US dollar, is the Argentine peso at an absolute new all-time low. And we all know that the world needs Bitcoin, but especially countries like Argentina are desperately seeking sound money. This could be the reason that this guy here, Javier Milei, is absolutely ahead in every polls in the Argentina presidential election. This presidential election is happening this Sunday. Everybody that follows the Argentina election is counting on Javier Milei winning. But why is that good for Bitcoin? Let's hear what Javier Milei has to say about central banks and Bitcoin.
Una determinada cantidad y no hay más. Y puede competir con otras monedas. De hecho, compite contra Ethereum, compite contra otras. ¿Y qué es lo interesante? Que es la vuelta al sector privado. Pero ¿cuál es el problema? El problema es que los estados no te van a querer ceder que el curso forzoso, porque del curso forzoso te estafan con el impuesto inflacionario. Entonces el Bitcoin es la reacción natural frente a la estafa que son los bancos centrales y que el dinero vuelva a ser privado. Y la contracara es que los políticos ladrones no te van.
He is absolutely clear in his message. He wants to demolish the central bank in Argentina. He wants to adopt the US dollar in the short term. And he's a big fan of the private money like Bitcoin. If he actually gets elected, we can maybe see Argentina switching to a dollar standard and slowly following the model of El Salvador, slowly adopting Bitcoin, making Bitcoin possible there, and maybe over the long run they succeed in getting rid of any fiat currencies. But whatever is happening with Argentina and the election, one thing is totally clear right now. More and more politicians, more and more institutional investors are adopting Bitcoin, not because they are fascinated by the tech. They have to adopt it. Why is BlackRock adopting Bitcoin? They don't want Bitcoin, but they are seeing an opportunity to make lots and lots of money with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is aligning the incentive for everybody, so we are having more freedom. Bitcoin is like a Trojan horse for those big institutional investors and for countries and for everybody else. They think, oh, let's profit on that, and inside of the Trojan horse there is freedom. And maybe Javier Milei is also following the developments that are happening in El Salvador. Last month, a big bank, Santander, was coming out with a report about El Salvador that was extremely positive. They are highlighting the great performance of the El Salvador bonds. They are writing the rally on El Salvador bonds almost defies gravity, with bond prices now comfortably in the 70s and yields near a threshold that might soon suggest market access. They are also writing about the ridiculously low murder rate right now in El Salvador. El Salvador had 2021 one of the highest murder rates of all time, of all nations, and now one of the lowest of all nations in the Western Hemisphere. No matter where you look, at GDP, at tourism, at homicides, El Salvador is a glowing and rising country. And this example will lead to other countries following that example. It's just a matter of time till Argentina and other countries are following this exact example. Bitcoin is now at the point where it's just unstoppable. We are having sound money, finally, after a long period of fiat money. We desperately needed it, and now we're having the option to. And the opportunity right now to adopt it when everybody is asleep on that specific new revolution is just absurd. So make sure to stack enough sats. Bye bye.